I've been exercising hard every single day, but I'm not losing weight. I just want pizza and hamburgers. Nobody ever taught me how to deal with all these cravings I keep having.
Those cravings are not going to be a match for you after you hear this. Let's go. Okay, let's talk about the difference between hunger and cravings first of all. Number one, hunger is a physiological response. You feel it by a growling stomach or low energy, and that is a physiological need for food. Now, a craving is when you just want some pizza or some French fries, or, I just had a little piece of that, a little bit of peach cobbler, but boy, I don't get that very often, so I'm going to have some more in my case. Or ice cream, boy, I just got to have it tonight. I just need some ice cream. Cravings are going to lead you down a path that you don't want to go down. So let's talk about how to help ourselves. The number one thing you got to do is prioritize protein and high fiber. Protein stays in your system longer and helps you feel full for a longer period of time than carbohydrates. And when you combine it with high fiber makes you feel fuller all the time that it's in your system as well. But those two in combination are going to make you feel the fullest for the longest. So let's talk about how to get those good proteins in. Chicken, fish, and I still like to eat beef. Beef gets a bad rap sometimes, but as long as you're eating it in moderation, it's very good for you. It has animal fats that your body can use and help you feel fuller. Also, pork. Really, any of those meats are good for you. You have to manage your fat content, your calorie content. It can be an issue if you're not careful. If you stick to proteins that are low in fat, like fish and chicken breasts, you're more likely to lose the weight faster. Now let's talk about high fiber foods. High fiber foods are like whole grain breads. You also have your nuts, your seeds, you have broccoli, you have spinach, kale, cabbage. Those are just some examples, but think of anything green and leafy. Lettuce, those are all good high fiber vegetables. The number two thing you need to do to help with your cravings is to drink more water. Folks, I can tell you this from experience, there is nothing more beneficial than drinking water a lot during the day when you're losing weight. It helps you feel full, it keeps your metabolism moving along, and I'm going to tell you what, you can't go wrong drinking more water. Just do it, your body will feel better, and you're going to lose weight a lot faster. Number three is one we overlook sometimes. Get enough sleep. Most people require between 7 and 9 hours of sleep. Something might happen that irritates me, and then I want food to help counteract that feeling of irritation. Whereas if I had got my sleep, I wouldn't be having that feeling, and therefore I wouldn't want something to eat. So keep that in mind with sleep. Hey, just a little brief interruption here to let you know about some emails that'll help you out. I'm going to send them to you. It's just a little short quotation about mindset and a few little sentences about it. It'll come directly to your email box. All you have to do is type in your email and it'll send it to you. You'll get one every day to keep you motivated. We call it the Daily Weight Loss Motivator. Hope to see you there. Go to canichangethisworld.com. Number 4, avoid processed and sugary foods. Now, avoiding processed foods is something that's really hard to do in America. I don't know where you're living, but in America, much of the food is processed. So that's something you're going to need to adjust to, because it is possible to eat only whole foods. And when we say only whole foods, that means it's a food that comes right off the tree, or it's an animal protein. It's something that is there for you without having to alter its state any at all. You just take it out of the package, you cook it, it's a whole food. That's what you want to focus on eating, not sugary foods, and definitely not processed foods if you can avoid it. Now, I've talked to Keith Osman, who is a trainer. He talks about doing whole foods 80% of the time, and then you can do other things 20% of the time, which I have found is a good rule of thumb in my case, because what happens is it gets really hard to only eat whole foods. And there are certain processed foods you're going to want along the way, and you're not going to want to have to give up. You don't have to give them up, but very, very small amounts and not as frequently. Let's move on to the next one. So number 5 is practice mindful eating. Mindful eating, the first thing I think of is slow down. Slow that eating down to where you're really enjoying your food, to where your food becomes something that you appreciate, that you're grateful for. You're mindful of the things that you're eating because you want to slow down. And when you slow down, the process of how it gets to your stomach occurs, and you feel fuller before you eat too much. If you rush through your eating, then you're not going to feel full until 15 minutes, because it takes 10 to 15 minutes for your food to start digesting. And if you consume more calories than you should within 10 or 15 minutes, you might feel overfull and you might have too many calories in you, and that's what we don't want. So practice that mindful eating and it'll keep going for good. Number 6, manage your stress levels. Now, we live in a stressful culture. We're all busy. We all have tasks that we want to accomplish. We have lots of things to think about. But if we get triggered, it can lead to emotional eating, which means comfort food, which means fast food, fatty foods, starchy foods, processed foods. All those kind of foods we definitely want to limit as much as possible. And the situation is that if you do something different instead of doing that, you'll help yourself, like exercise. Exercise can help you manage your stress by prayer, meditation, deep breathing. Those are all good ways to manage your stress that don't involve calories. And hey, you'll keep moving forward in the right direction. Number 7, one of the best ways to fix your mindset correctly and stay on track is to plan balanced meals. When I say balanced, I mean it needs to have protein, high fiber, and fat so that you can feel full and you can feel full longer. Number 8, keep healthy snacks on hand, like fruits, any kind of vegetables you like carrots and celery, like things like nuts, pistachios come to mind, sunflower seeds. All of these things are going to help you in your weight loss journey. And not only that, you're going to be feeling happier that you're eating more healthy. So eating healthy is not about depriving yourself. It's about making good, long-term, healthy choices that are going to benefit you in the long run. It's going to benefit your body. It's going to benefit your mind. All of these things work together for your good, and that is how we lose weight together. So try those, and I'll see you in the next video.